My God shall supply all your need according to his riches in glory by Christ Jesus. All your need, not most of it, not the needs he deems sufficiently important, not the needs you bring with enough faith or the right kind of prayer. All your need. The promise is comprehensive, and it is grounded not in your effort, but in his riches, which are not diminished by what he gives away, and are not rationed based on how many people need them at once. The name Abraham gave to the place where God provided the sacrifice in Genesis 43 is Jehovah Jireh, the Lord will provide. Will, future tense, not has provided once and may again if conditions are right. Will provide. It is a statement about the character of God. Provision is what he does. Looking after his people is not an occasional act of generosity. It is who he is. The God who fed Israel with manna in the desert, who multiplied 5 loaves and 2 fish to feed thousands, who met Elijah under the juniper tree with bread and water. That is the God who is looking after you. This does not mean provision always looks the way you expect or arrives when you hoped. Abraham did not see the ram until the very moment it was needed. The Israelites received manna 1 day at a time, not in bulk. The provision of God tends to come at the right moment rather than the comfortable moment, which is precisely why it builds faith rather than just meeting needs. If it always came early and in surplus, you would never have to trust. The timing of God's provision is part of the gift. If you are in a season of genuine need, financial, relational, physical, spiritual, bring it specifically to God. Name the need, not because he does not know it, but because the act of naming it is an act of trust. And then watch. Not with the anxious watching of someone who doubts, but with the attentive watching of someone who knows their God and expects him to show up. He will provide. It is what he does.